Hello everyone! This is Beehive 7 with sorry, more Subterra. Okay, so a commenter called Nuntar told me so basically Nuntar told me that I was being stupid. Okay, so these two gems, this one and this one, the two that were problematic, there were very easy solutions to get to them, and I was just being very unobservant. And unabsorbent too, but that's besides the point. Okay, so let's do this again. With this time with less idiotic shenanigans. That'll be nice. It'd be nice for once to actually do something without just massively failing all over the place. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic even. Alas, it is another world we live in, so we must live with our mistakes. Okay. First switch, get these. There'll be a guy over here. Let's get him. Grab this. That. This switch does not accomplish anything for the greater good, so let's just ignore him. Well, okay, that's a fair amount of gems. Okay, yeah, those two in the corner, they can only be obtained at the end of the path that I wish to undertake. Okay, so for now... yeah, that one up there, once I reach this orb over there, the path should be opened up. That's what I was told. As for this one, it's when I get there with this switch in another position. Basically. Okay, let's see if I can make this right. I should be able to. Unless I'm really going to continue messing up big time. Okay, good. I didn't. Right, there we go. And that's that. One problem dealt with. Many more to go, I suppose. I'd like to believe that it could be over so easily, but sadly, I am not so easily fooled anymore. I know the world and what it's like, and it's kind of a jerk. So yeah, it's kind of stuff we just have to put up with, I suppose. Okay, so with this done, we I think there was a better way of getting the message across in this one. Oh right, I want to toggle that pink switch. Okay, now the path back home should be open. No, it isn't. What am I talking? Oh, are you telling me I'm lost again? Of course I am. What else did you expect? Just when you think everything's going right, it isn't. Okay, don't worry, I got this. Oh man. I tell you, just when you think you've gotten everything in place, it's when you don't. It's embarrassing, to say the least. Oh man. Why must I be such a bumbling idiot? Really now? What did I do to mess up the time stream like that? It's a plot, I tell you. They know I'm about to finish this level and they just cannot allow it. Who's they? I have no idea. But they want me to fail. I'm just gonna die and come right back there, so that I have the opportunity to accomplish great things in my life, in my lifetime. Okay. It's all part of the greater scheme of things. You just get things to happen. This switch here. more stuff lies over here. Okay, I gotta be careful this time as to not make the major mistake that I made last time. What mistake did I make? Oh, I can't even remember the mess up I made. That's telling. But seriously though. Okay, so I think I went through here, and then everything went falling down. Okay, hold on. There's a way to get out through here. A way that I seem to not have any idea about. Okay. Now that I have a clear sight on what I'm doing, let's just try it and not get ourselves lost. Okay. I'm toggling this switch. Which allows me to do this. And that. And this. I'm also going to toggle this switch. Which allows me to do this and that and this and that and that. Alright. Let's toggle it again. Okay. No massive failures on my part, right? No? Okay, alright. Okay, good. I really like it when I'm not being completely and irredeemably stupid. It gives me hope. Of some sort. Okay, well, the evil plot continues. Or not. Okay, this is where I want to go next. Alright. Let's get these gems. 22 left. Okay, I'm not doing too badly. Alright. Buzz. Buzz. The bees, man. The bees. Cling. Alright, wait a second. Okay, I can go through here, right? That's that problem dealt with. So now I only need to get 8 more gems. And I know how to get to one of them now. The rest, I have already gotten to them in the past, so the problems are not there, not even close. Okay, so this was one of the 2 problematic gems. I can't believe it was. I cannot believe. Apparently I just passed by that gem so many times. Wow. How could you guys just sit there and let me do that? What kind of friends are you? I'm joking around, of course. Okay. Yes, that's the last one. Scrolling through here and clear. That was too difficult for what it should have really been. Which is not that difficult, actually. Okay, so 10 minutes later, we can finally move on to some more levels. Miscellaneous by Caterina Castellini. Or Castellani. Whichever you like. Alright. I think I want to go south first. Or not. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think I want to go south first because there's a save point which in my language translates to you need to go there first. Okay, let's go there first then. Well, there's a bunch of gems. It's always a fun time. And there's a nice little background. It looks pretty neat. And before anyone asks, if you try to use a shield to block an elevator or a falling anything, that isn't a key, you're gonna have a bad time. Just so you know. Okay, so even more gems. Alright, so we just keep on going up. Right now, so we're gonna lose our shield. But now we get a save. Which is pretty neat. But we have another save though. I don't think I wanted to grab all two of these. I can avoid the munchkins. Munchkins aren't very fun to put up with. They're kind of jerks. Yeah, they're the biggest jerks I know. They're just taking your things away. They eat them. I mean, I know life must be hard when you're a tool-guzzling, three-eyed monstrosity, but come on. You could eat tools that aren't being used, you know? I mean, it's just common courtesy. Okay, so is there anything... Okay, I'm guessing that this is where everything ends. Seems about right. I'm not seeing anything else I need. Okay. Let's go through the port. Deal with one of these jerks. And we save. There's a teleporter. Don't see why we need him, but... Well, he's helpful with these. I just gotta get all them portageists. Alright. Okay, I see why the teleport is a required element. It's because of the skulls, in a way. Okay, I'm gonna be so hardcore and step right into the laser. You couldn't make that up. You couldn't make that up at all. Well... Stop doing that. That's embarrassing. Okay. Alright. I can blow up the skulls. There's the thing I can do. I'm also gonna blow those guys up, because they're pooper scoopers. What else am I supposed to do with them? Okay, so we go back here. This time I'm gonna start from the bottom. Doesn't really matter. I'm so strong I can hold up a pile of gems. I can hold up a pile of gems. Man, I really can have some weird pronunciations while I'm trying to find my words. I'm just trying to say hold a pile and that comes out as pile, and that's just inappropriately redundant for bathrooms all around the world. Okay, fire, water, burn. Okay, so that's basically a madness-inducing version of the Tetrathlon. So we have 60 seconds to go through all this. Oh joy, just what I needed. Okay, what's that say? Not as hard as it looks. Which tiles can you pass, and which block your path? Right? So it's a maze. It's a double layer maze. Basically, if you haven't had enough of mazes, well, too bad, here's more. I'm guessing it's going to be another one of those levels where you have to be super quick. Not a fan of those, as I'm sure you already know. On the plus side, I'm figuring out the right path so far. Or am I? Yeah, I am. I think. Okay, I just gotta make it to that bottom area in time for the show. Okay. I am technically being efficient because I made it there in less than half of the given time, so I have a chance to survive the oncoming onslaught of madness, which is always a reassuring thought, I feel. I mean, it's... Oh, don't you start. Did I just go in a circle? I think I went in a circle. Well, I have a lot of time on my hands, so... 20, 19. Okay, I think I'm on my way back. Alright, I made it. Or I didn't. Okay, I have 10 seconds. Shut up. I already said I had 10 seconds left. You don't need to repeat. Dude, you really are just being a big jerk, aren't you? Okay, tool time! By Gerben47. Another maze. And I have 40 seconds to do it. Take the right tools and wander around. Okay, so I need the skates to end this. So it seems obvious to me that I want to end in this general direction. So, unlike the last one, there is no real rhyme or reason to any of this, just hope for the best. Oh, don't you dare. You pooper scooper. Yes? Oh. Well, I am pretty defenseless now. I guess my guess is that there's only one way to go through this. And I have done nothing but take the wrong ones. Okay, fire extinguisher. Seriously, dude, you don't need to shout with your noises. What? Is there supposed to be actually a reason why this has nothing in it? Hold on, let me count it, gents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay, so you don't need all of them. Okay. Right, I want to go out the force arrow field area, so that means I'm gonna go... That doesn't tell me anything. Well, I know which path I want to end on, so that's a good thing. Sorry. It is pretty odd that this game would have such a fascination with mazes. No, dude. Can you stop? Can you please not do that? Because I don't want to end up with a force field, so... fire. Gonna go with the water path. Which is actually exactly what I said I didn't want to do. Yeah, I want to go out this way, which means I need the water thing. Okay, hold on, let me plan this out. Okay, so I want to end with the skates. So I go through the force arrow, which means I need to get through the water, which means I need to get through the fire. I'm never going to remember all of this. Oh god. This way? Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't want to go down this way. This much I do know. I can go this way. Nobody's really gonna cry over the loss of this. Would you stop? No, I mean seriously, dude. You're just making everybody nervous here. Okay. Which I think I figured out the path. Because there's one gem left. Woo! Okay, so that's an interesting thing. Just because the hard mode requires more gems, doesn't mean that they are going to require all of them. That's an interesting little thing to take note of. And, okay, I must say I'm surprised that I'm burning through these levels a lot faster than in previous videos. I'm guessing that I'm gonna find one that's just gonna stop me. It's probably gonna be the Crushinator. That one. Recycling. Okay, so this is a scroll-oriented room. With a crate puzzle. Oh, why am I not surprised? No, not a crate puzzle, a teleport puzzle. But I'm willing to bet there's gonna be some sort of... Okay, it's 120 seconds. Is that a norm with Peter Simon's levels to have a 120-second timer? I don't know, it just seems a bit odd that every single level of his I've seen so far has had such a timer. It's strange. Almost mind-boggling, you could say. My guess is I'm gonna need to bring that in there. Block this. Okay. Now, this is intriguing. You need to drop the rock and follow it. Yeah. So anyway. Now here comes a puzzle where we need to deal with a good friend here. What do I mean by that? I have no idea. But basically the point of this is that we want to grab this key, push this crate in, and remember how skulls fire lasers when rubies make contact with them? Well, yeah. That can also lead to skulls destroying themselves because they're really kind of stupid. They don't have a brain, so... yeah. I don't care how insulting that comment was. They know I'm right. These poopy skeletons. Okay, there we go. What does this say? Now, how do you get the extra keys? Oh, geez. How do I get these extra keys? It's just so confusing. I mean, however am I going to do this? Well, it can be a bit intricate if you're not used to the mechanics of this game, but yeah, this is how you do it. Well, actually it's kind of tricky. You place the rock so that the key will fall on top of the cloner, and then you clone the keys that you need. That's basically it. Still, it's a pretty interesting puzzle, all things considered. I'll give it that. It is pretty interesting. Now, an interesting thing is that tall signs lead to objects just kind of bouncing back and forth. They don't go through them, they just kind of bounce back out because nothing's supposed to go through those. Especially not you. Okay, so order's important, they say. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, I did it wrong. Oh, I have to do this again? Ugh. That's just bad timing for saves, man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay. Alright. Oh, geez, how am I going to solve this? The same way I did earlier. With magic. 2, 3. I know I don't need that third one, but I like to follow the rule of 3. It's a good rule. You should follow it. Okay. Alternatively, an interesting thing you could do is just not pay any attention to that toll sign and just clone a key. Or grab the one that's already there. I mean, if he really wanted this to be tricky, he would have gone with a yellow key. But he took a red one, so I can clone it. Without any impunity. Okay, so crates don't care. They just don't care. Right, I'm gonna open this up. Right. You think you're challenging me? You're not. You are really not challenging me. Well, you challenged me that first time around, but not so much now. Okay, level complete. Sheer heart attack. It's a bunch of hearts. Can you feel the love tonight? Okay, so what do I want to do? That's very simple. I want to link up those skull wings so that they explode. Now the thing about skull wings is that their explosions chain up and they die, and they chain up way faster than a bomb would. So just kind of wait for them to pile up in there, which I'm gonna... I'd like for them to blow up some of those exits so that I can perhaps eventually enjoy some tea, but yeah, basically something like that, but better. Alright. Sorry. Alright, so we just wait. They should eventually flood the path, like so. Why is it so arbitrary? I don't like it when things are just so annoying. Yeah, what I want to do is blow up one of the exits so that I'll be able to push the ice block out of the way. Thing is, these skull wings just refuse to cooperate. Man, let me tell you about these skull wings. They're just kind of jerkish. Okay, I'm gonna wait until they are absolutely immobile, because that will ensure that no stupid things are gonna happen. But because of the fact that they move around randomly, that is difficult to assure. What? They didn't even blow up to that exit. What? Oh my god. You guys are serious pooper holes. Okay, new strategy. I'm covering up a lot of space, but whatever. Who's gonna stop me? Just gonna wait until they flood the area. Which was probably a bad idea because I might die too. Okay, I'm just gonna try to push him out now. That's never gonna happen, okay. Prepare to die. Okay, so that's kinda what I want, except without me dying. So we have the right idea now. We just have to have the right execution now. Okay. I'm just gonna open up this pathway because I'm lazy. I am incredibly lazy. Oh, the heart blows up, but not the skull wings. Oh, that's just... gonna keep me slaving here for hours. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to open up the pathway because my guess is that skull wings are more responsive to chain reactions in an open area. I'm just gonna let them flood That's a good flood. Excellent. Just how I like him. Okay. Now we have to collect these this heart quickly. This heart of rubies. Sounds like a name for a song. Heart of rubies. Could be about some girl who's just doesn't care about anyone. She's just after the money. Or the riches, or the jewels, or whatever. It's basically a gold digger. Except there's a song about that, so never mind. Done. Right. So as I described earlier, we can push this, and there we go. Level clear. Now. Time for the third row. Oh boy. Now remember how I said in the last video that there's probably going to be a level in each of these videos that's just going to stump me? Well, the Crushinator is probably going to be the one for this one. What is the Crushinator? It's very simple. Basically, the rocks are going to go around in a circle and hit the cloner. If it's not blocked, a rock will fall into the area and lay complete utter waste to our little emerald field. If you stand below the clone machine, no rocks will fall out. Be quick! So yeah, basically the point of this, we want to go in loops, collecting gems, and make it back there in time to respond to the rocks. Of course, you want to be careful to not get squished by the emeralds. That would be bad. Now, the strategy that I had outlined for this is to basically just do everything you can to dig in a triangular fashion so that the row directly related to the exit is going to be blocked off, which means that once a rock falls out, it won't destroy anything. That's my plan for this level. And it was in the other times I've tried to do this level. Alternatively, I could do this. But I don't want to die either, so... So yeah, just dig in a triangular fashion. Alright. Everything going good so far? Yeah, basically that. Just have to make sure you're back up there in time to avoid complete utter decimation of your hard-earned riches that aren't actually hard-earned. You're right next to them, so I guess you gotta win your money by preventing it from getting squished. Okay, so from this point onward, you just gotta be careful with the rocks. You just gotta make sure that you push them out of the way by the time more fall. Also, that a save would be nice. Just saying, a save would be very appreciated in these circumstances. Alright. Well... Oh, oh, that was so close. Okay. Alright. This better not be one of those rooms or levels where the timer is super duper strict face. Okay, so what do I want to do? Okay. This point onward, push the rock out of the way. Whenever you can, because once the rocks start falling, well, if they pile up, if there's even just 2 adjacent rocks, you're pretty much screwed. Okay, so that's the end of the level. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that was not quite the killer app that I was expecting it to be. Atlantis. Okay, so yeah, that was the Crushinator. Maybe that being a lot tougher than it turned out to be, but... Alright, Atlantis. Basically, it's a trial by fire, or... I don't know. Yeah, the name Atlantis has nothing to do with what's going on at all. Oh, I was distracted by... some spit. Okay, what's this? Hurry! The flowstone is quickly flooding the level. Oh, okay, I know, I see why this is called Atlantis. It's because the flood. And flood usually has to do with water. And Atlantis is underwater. That's quite a leap of logic there. Well, anyway. Oh god, I gotta be quick. It's coming. Oh. I'm guessing the glue is there to add that element of stress. Okay, so now we gotta deal with these rocks without getting anything in the quicksand area. And of course there isn't a save yet. Yeah, Subterra is once again another game that doesn't really have good save placement. Then again, one could say that this is because this game, along with Wonder Quest, was designed earlier on, where it was slightly more acceptable to have a player redo things. I mean, I'd say that's kind of the leftovers of the Nintendo Hard kind of dealio, where basically Nintendo Hard involves games like Contra and their kind, where repeating a certain set of moves until you complete it is basically the motto. But that's I think that was mostly related to arcade games, because a game that requires you to try over and over again until you can perfect it, that's a good way to get a bunch of coins from the arcade. Indeed. So, yeah. And I guess maybe people got really interested into that, into the difficulty of these things, and as such, I guess it just kind of stuck. It just kind of stuck with people, this difficulty. Even though I don't think it should have, but well, it did. No, I don't know. I don't think that it should have, but well, in puzzle games, this just doesn't seem right. I mean, this isn't just Subterra or Wonder Quest that has this kind of stuff. I've seen this in Chip's Challenge. Chip's Challenge, I would say, is a very guilty, guilty game of doing this kind of thing. Because actually, Chip's Challenge does not have any saves, as far as I'm concerned, and it loves its cheap tricks. I've seen a guy doing a playthrough of Chip's Challenge a few months ago, and oh boy, there were some cheap tricks in there. And I guess Subterra and Wonder Quest are not quite guilty of cheap tricks, but they are guilty of forcing repetition of specific movements. Wait, why did I talk about Chip's Challenge if it doesn't have anything to do with that? I don't know. But yeah, Nintendo Hard. The Nintendo Hard trope, that's really kind of why this repeat until you succeed kind of mentality really struck with developers. That's the kind of stuff you see in games like Jumper, Super Meat Boy. Heck, even the I Want to Be the Guy or the Boshi or the whatever games kind of have that mentality. Except it's more of a trial and error kind of thing. There is skill too, but it's mostly trial and error. But yeah, all that to say, that's my guess as to why this kind of mentality is present in some games. It's because of those early day games, and that was influenced by arcade games. Okay, quick. Yes! Could have used a save earlier on. Whatever. Okay. Quickly, before the gem gets overtaken by the evil monsters. No, this isn't quick enough. Yes, yes. It's a tiny version of that level we did. I have time to read you. Said something about use the teleporter. Use the teleporter only if you intend to finish the hard version. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, what do I want to do here? Push all of the rocks in there. Okay, let's do that. Hurry. Oh dear. I think I might have messed myself over. Yeah. Aha! Oh dear, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, stepping on the sparkle makes the doors reset, so we have to flip the switches again. Basically what this is all about, basically. Stop saying basically. Alright, so we just gotta hit that green switch and then go through here. Right. Fire. I'm not gonna read that thing. It says use the teleporter if you want to do a thing. I know I'm gonna do the thing. You don't need to tell me. The thing is already implied, buddy. The thing is already implied. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Okay, it's simple. Move the top row without moving a single inch of dirt. Because that was a pretty stupid move on my part. You want to know what's even stupider? Not having a save. So is that... I mean, I get that repetition is, as I said earlier, a good way to get arcade monies, but there's no money to be had here, people. There's no money here. Just an aggravated chap and his viewers. Well, I'm not really aggravated by this level. At least not yet. Okay. You, however, are getting very irritating, mister. Seriously, you... I know that the world always requires us to be on time and to hurry and to do everything at the earliest convenience. But you know, this is a video game, and I like to relax, you know? So, by telling me to hurrying up, you are scarring me by bringing back thoughts of a real world. And I don't like the real world, so stop with the real world fetishism, people. It's sickening. Okay, 10 seconds spare. Excellent. And 45 minutes. Nibbles! Not to be confused with nipples. Okay, this thing is... okay, I think this is going to be the last one I'm going to do. Okay, basically, the trick behind this level is once I step on this cloner, an infinity of Slimies are going to spawn and follow me. So, I cannot backtrack while collecting these gems. I can have corners, those won't kill me. At least I don't think they do. No, they don't. So, yeah, I still want to be very careful. Because these Slimies are going to be on my tail. And there's no way to stop them, except for the world to die. So, let's get a move on. Alright. I can do something like this. It's not going to hurt anyone. Okay, it's going to hurt me, but that goes without saying, pretty much. Okay. I'm going to try going down here instead. Yeah, because I don't think I'm coming back out after that. A good way to slow down the Slimies would have been to basically just cut some corners, I guess. That could have been a good idea, but whatever. It's too late now. You could have prevented this, but I didn't. So now I have to put up with it. Alright, are this Slimies fidgeting, or is my vision just going mad? Okay. Maybe it's just the graphics that are looking weird in the corner of my eyes. Okay. Right. If at all possible, I want to avoid rethreading my steps. Wait, is that... Okay, I can only go through here now. Okay, so let's do that then. Is there anything interesting in here? Yes, yes there is. Okay, they're going to be following me, so... These tiny holes are not going to cause any botherations for them. This is a bad path I took, though, because I want to go back to exit at the end of everything. And no, seriously, dude, you gotta stop with the rushing. It's not nice. Seriously, did anyone ever teach you manners? Okay, there's only this one gem left. Okay, this is not recommended, but I can crawl through here. Alright, and we're done. So, yeah, rafting. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one. Okay, so... we completed a whopping, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 levels! This is honestly rather surprising. I don't expect that trend to keep up, especially as we get deeper into the tougher levels. Anyway, this has been Beehive 7 with Subterra Prime. Join us next time when demos don't play, where we take on rafting, Diamonds Are Forever. Oh no, not Diamonds Are Forever. That one is... it takes forever, basically. Join us next time when we take on more levels from this pack. So, I'll see you on the next part. Have a nice one.